Hello, hello. Once again, I did not change my audio. There we go. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't really use this audio device that much, so it doesn't like automatically switch or anything. So it makes sense that I would forget it. Hiya, Deacon. How are you today? Oh wait, hold on. My sweatshirt is rolled up awkwardly, and I'm getting cold. It's like oh, it's really nice today. Like it's perfect sweater weather, which is fantastic because it has been so warm. There we go. Okay, much nicer. I came online before I had a chance to get something to drink. Yeah, go get that drink. I almost I almost delayed stream a bit to go grab something, but then I realized I wasn't actually that thirsty. I more just wanted the idea of something to drink, like a LaCroix or something like that. But then I realized, yeah, I don't have a lime one, and then I wasn't super interested in it anymore. I currently have I want to say it's a strawberry one in the fridge, which are still good, but not what I was craving. Hold on, the game's too quiet for me. There we go. I think I bumped my audio device. Okay, so we got core mining last time, or we redesigned the core mining last time. So now I want to delete this and move it up here. Also, there's like a lot of space I can use apparently, because I can just delete these. Right? I don't think there's a critical power line here. I'll double check. Yeah, that ends, which means we can just get rid of it. That was a mistake. I don't know which of these power poles are necessary. Okay, so that gives us a lot of space here to work with. I could also possibly get a little bit closer here, which would be very useful. Okay, perfect. Now I can delete them. Did we get all of them? I think we did, yeah. I want to have as much space here to work with as I can, mostly because then I don't know if that was a good idea. We'll get rid of it. Okay. So yeah, this gives us a lot of room here, which I quite like. Do we have anything important here? Nope, that's the wrong view. I was wondering why I was getting dark. Let's do trees and rocks. Let's see, all of our bases are doing just fine. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a lot of trees. I don't think. Eh, no, I should delete them. I should delete a lot of stuff because I think I have a lot more room than I feel like because we have a lot of patches that are just kind of starting to run out, which means we can just kind of delete that and put base there instead. I mean, we don't really need to, but we have a lot of, let's see, we have this, we have this, we have this. We have a lot of gaps. The reason we haven't deleted them is because of critical power poles, which we could redesign them. It would be nice if I could use this space. So maybe I can go around. And even if I don't use the space, I want to feel like I can use it. Is everything connected? Yes. Okay. Now we're just gonna delete all of this. We're not using this anymore. And I feel like we could put solar panels or storage or something here. Okay, is everything powered? I think so. Yeah, that should be fine. We haven't used up all of our bots yet, so that's perfect. Okay, that's a good start. What else do we have that we can get rid of? This spot is going to be a bit trickier because it's very much in the middle of the base. Wow, we have a... It turns out patches take up a lot of space. And once they run out, you just have a lot of space available to you. I mean, it makes sense. Miners are pretty large. Okay, I don't know if things are going to connect properly though, because we did delete a lot of stuff. These will connect. We're just going to go through. I feel like there were a lot of critical power poles in the thing I just deleted. Yeah, there's plenty. What in the heavens is that rail track up there? I'll have to check what you're talking about because I feel like you could say that about any of the rail systems that I have. That's not a good sign. Oh, never mind. It's a bot. Bot got destroyed. The one right over my current screen. This one? What's wrong with the rail track? This one feels pretty normal. If you're wondering why it curved down, it's because there was a power pole in the way and I didn't want to move it. Oh, where does it lead? That is the copper train. So it goes here, or no, it goes from, I don't know the order it goes. Okay, it goes from here over here, and then it goes up and around our entire base, and then it goes through the water to this copper patch. Oh, there we go. Now you can see the path. It also has a little loop-to-loop over here because shift clicking kind of caused that, and we just left it because our train's not long enough for it to be a problem. But yeah, we couldn't really go under or through the base, so we had to go around. Yeah, spaghetti rails. It's very fitting to go along with our spaghetti base. Okay, and then these can probably all be deleted too. Okay, I mean, as long as most of our base is still working, I think we're okay. I don't think we destroyed anything critical. Probably not. I don't think we have anything critical to destroy. And then we have space here. Oh, we don't really need to recover that. We're only recovering this because I think we need to put a train unloading system. We need a rail spaghetti emote. That would be difficult to show that they're actually like rails. Well, okay, you could do like rails, but rail spaghetti, if you wanted to zoom it out enough to make it actually look like some kind of rail, I don't know, it might be possible. Definitely difficult because you only have like 16 pixels to work with for the smallest one. The two-layer rails seem really cool. That will just, I feel like that will just worsen the spaghetti, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but it is something that might happen. No, it's something that will definitely happen. There's no world where Rails get a new feature that doesn't cause me to use them in a worse way. Like, I don't think. I think I'm destined to always make spaghetti, no matter the consequences. Okay, so we're gonna place core drills here, but we're gonna have core unloading here, basically. Or maybe here. I'm not really sure. It really depends how we can route. It will really depend how we can route the belts, which I guess is gotta be tricky because the belts are a mess. I have no idea what this was. Probably copper at some point.
Tacos every day. Oh, 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 tacos every
Yo,
day.
what's up, Tofuroko? I hope I'm not deleting anything important. I don't know what this patch used to be, so we're just kind of deleting it and hoping things are fine. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We are cleaning up our base a little bit because we need to try to cram core mining processing into this little area. We already have some, but we want a better version, and that requires me to redo a little bit of the base because we didn't really leave much space above the smelting lane to actually unload resources. Turns out that's useful, surprisingly. You don't know what I'm deleting? Yeah, it's a great advice for gaming and, just managing computer files. Like, you just delete things and hope it's okay. I mean, it's never backfired. Okay, that looks good. This isn't powered. That makes sense. Why would it be powered? Also, having big power poles, I think, helps a lot with making it less messy. I mean, okay, maybe not a lot because I'm still making it pretty messy. That's true. If I deleted something important, I'll notice. Hopefully. I mean, there's a lot of important things that are so like locked behind 20 layers of spaghetti that I really wouldn't be able to tell. But I like the thought. System 32. Yeah, that one's not important. You can save so much space by getting rid of that. It's how you can make up for having a small hard drive. Okay, so am I ready to delete this yet? Or a better question, can I just fit this above it? Because if I can fit this above it, then I can leave this as long as humanly possible. See, I don't know what this belt is, but we never powered it. Yeah, see, this is the problem with our design. This is what we're trying to solve. The distribution issues, because there's so many of them. Huh, this actually might be tricky to get rid of. Yeah, this right here, that's like 25,000 bot actions if we try to delete it, which I don't think would work very well. Can we
Beef
delete?
taco, beef taco.
Hmm. Do we need this anymore? Because this would be very useful space. I think technically we do. But on the other hand, these are backed up, so maybe we don't. Power is weird because we don't use it that often. It comes in bursts. Also, hello Stormin, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We've been playing through space exploration recently, and realizing that I've never made a large base, even in vanilla. So going straight into space exploration is terrifying. Core mining is always cursed. That's true. It's just going to be cursed. Screw it. I say we just yellow it. Let's just skip over that one. I mean, if we delete it like this, it will eventually clear itself, right? I hope we didn't delete anything wrong. Yeah, perfect. We do need to make sure these are still powered, though. Okay. So this will eventually empty itself. Also, I don't know if anyone's noticed, we did this really on just to make it have an even pattern, but we have some random like ore filter here just so it looks pretty and even because there's only 5 things we needed to filter out, but there's 6 inserters. But there's like 6 wide warehouse. The new design doesn't really have that problem because it doesn't need to look super symmetrical anymore. But yeah, we definitely wasted like 10 inserters just to make it slightly prettier last time, which I think was a great idea. Okay, is that bad? Maybe. That's not great. Okay, ooh, okay, that's actually not great at all. It's down to 96 construction bots. I think we'll have to send a rocket there to resupply it at some point. But overall, I think Keone is doing pretty decently. Oh, also, we only have 24 hours to try to get an umbrella onto another planet, so I think we need to take care of that at some point. And then we have our own separate power grid here. We do lose 10% or 15% of power because of this, but it makes it that if we get attacked by a bunch of meteors, we don't brown out the whole base. So it is a good decision overall, I think, because we don't want to kill our base trying to defend our base. That's not a great combo. Not enough storage space. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense that we're out of storage space. Okay, there is a chance that we have storage chests somewhere. So I'm thinking we just place it here. There we go. Expanded storage. Uh, do we not actually have that? I could have sworn we had one. Well, that's an easy fix, but yeah, I was hoping it would be as easy as just pasting something. Nah, now we just have to track down red. I think the only thing we have to do is track down green and red chips, though, so it's not difficult. We could also just Uh-oh. I dropped it under the trees and it camouflaged. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just send that back to the warehouse. Oh, wait, that won't work. I don't think. Because I think they have to bring it to a storage chest first. We'll just place it by hand. Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That would do it. I was wondering why we had a logistic storage issue. All of these are problems. I forgot we deconned like 1,000, 2,000 trees. Well, hopefully we have enough now, because I don't want to fix it. Keon is missing drills. I think that's expected. Yeah, I don't think we designed it in a good way, so... Yeah, we should be missing drills. And these are backed up. That's a good sign. Right? Are they backed up? Not really. They're slightly backed up, but these are mostly working full speed. So if we want to improve these... I think we need more casting machines, and we also need more unpackers. That will be a redesign we have to do later, because we need to convert all of this smelting into this kind of smelting. We don't have to, but if we do it this, I think it's 50% more efficient in terms of with the amount of productivity modules we can use, it's about 50% more efficient, which is a lot. Okay, are these connected? Yeah, okay, they'll clear themselves at some point. Okay, so how do we deal with oil? Do we have a... I know we have a belt that goes through our base. I don't know if it's prioritized, though. So I don't know how we deal with the crude oil that we get from this. Pyroflex shouldn't be a problem, but crude oil will be. Will this empty itself in time? I think it will, but I'm not confident. I guess we'll find out. Actually, if we can delete, if we can fit it here, it should be fine, right? No, wait, no, it won't be. This is what we need to copy. We can fit it here, but we'll have to do a second paste later once we delete the belts. But I think we can get most of the things built. That will help a lot with positioning. Oh, wait, we need warehouses, don't we? If we're going to do something like this, we definitely need we need buffers. Huh. That wasn't something I was considering. Hmm. Yeah, I guess the advantage of the other design was we buffered in a bunch of different spots, so we just naturally had a ton of warehouses. But we don't really have that luxury here if we want this to be easy to build or easy to expand. So I wanted to have a centralized buffer area, but we can't really fit that. So that gives us a couple options. I say we just paste this here, hope nothing breaks. We'll just deconstruct stuff later. Can we place this? If we place this higher, we might have more space to work with. And that gets pretty much everything placed immediately. We don't have any inserters that are going to break the bells. Okay, I like that. That's a good spot for it. Just because it fits. That's not really great reasoning, but it fits, it sits. Okay. So we could send these over here and side load, right? Or wait, which direction? Yeah, if we send them down and side load, we can send them into warehouses. And then I'm assuming, wait, should I have mirrored these? Oh wait, it might be a lot better if we mirror it. Actually, no, it doesn't matter that much. Never mind. Or sorry, if we didn't mirror it, I think it might be easier to handle, but it's not. It's not difficult, I guess. We'll just send that down. Oh yeah, never mind. This won't be a problem. We'll just leave a 2-tile gap and call it good because it will look nice. Yeah, something like this should work perfectly fine. Wait, does that work fine? Do I need more than a 2-tile gap? Wait, what side of the belt are these on? We can maybe make it way compact if it's on the correct side. Oh, it is. Oh, we can make this so much more compact. Because we can utilize side loading like this. Yeah. I think. I don't know if it actually makes it more compact, but it might. Which is something. Yo, what's up, Losnar? Maybe? Maybe this will work? I think we can make this work. Yeah, okay. No, this will be perfect. We don't actually need this last underground. I just figured if I kept it, it's a lot easier to figure out the pattern. Yeah, okay, this will work. So that puts everything onto the same belt, and it looks kind of cool. Like it looks like two arrows collide, and it feels like it shouldn't work, but it works perfectly, just coincidentally. Now we have to store them. So I don't know which belt is which, but we need to store and then redistribute it. So yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be a problem. So we combine them and now we move them vertically. You know what? We're just gonna do this. Bots will be deleting this until the end of time, but I don't want to have to worry about it. I just want to get rid of this so I can build around it. I'm pretty sure we're not going to solid base from this. At least I don't think so. I don't hope so. I guess I have no confirmation about that. It just feels like it'll be okay. So we'll just place that. I think everything will connect. That should be fine. We didn't put a roboport in here, which means it's going to be hard to... I guess we'll have them... We can probably just put the roboports like on the edges and that should be fine. Okay, yeah, bots will be... bots will be working for a while. As we dispatch about 3,000 bots to move 20,000 ore around, and then once we place the requester chest to move the ore back onto the belts, yeah. We'll be here for a bit. It'll work itself out. Yeah, exactly. And it always does. I have no idea which belt is which until they get resources on them. I guess we can just hand feed it. None of these are working. What did I expect? I mean, clearly I expected it to work, but I didn't put things in the right spot. I forgot they needed a full stack to do one craft. So when I right-clicked to split the stacks, I just made it that none of them function. I mean, I guess I could just look at the belts, but they don't really make that much sense to me. Okay, stone. Actually, it's never mind. It's a very easy pattern. I don't know why I thought it was more complicated. Uranium. Actually, do we need uranium? That might be a problem. No, I don't think that will be. I don't think that will request anything bad. Coal. Copper. And iron. Except we didn't request enough. 5 million, or no, I think that's 500,000. That should be fine. It'll fill up eventually, right? I mean, we're just trying to request all of it. Okay, perfect. We won't be able to use our bots for a while. At least not logistic bots. Construction bots will finish their job pretty fast. Logistic bots will be working on it for the rest of my life, I think. I think we could help, although we might brown out, but we could probably increase the charging speed a bit. There we go. That should help with the charging. Hopefully we delete these. If not, I guess we'll just have a lot of roboports there forever. Okay, now we need to sort them. So basically we sent these down, but now I'm pretty sure that we're going to send them immediately back up. For no real reason other than we wanted it to look nice here, but realistically we should have put the storage chest somewhere else. Oh well. What if we do something wild like this? And by wild, I mean really dumb. And just have them go up. Yeah, sure. One warehouse. Yeah, that works. This is not expandable, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. We can always upgrade it to a stack inserter later. Okay, you know what? I don't hate this. I don't think. I'll hate. Wait, these have to be stack inserters, or it doesn't work at all. Never mind. It's not a we can upgrade later. It's a we have to use stack inserters for this. If we ever want to go above a red belt. You know, we don't have to curve the belt if we move them one tile over. That'll make it a lot less easy to mess up. Okay. So far, so good. And then one more for iron, and yep, there we go. And we can expand the buffers as much as we want. I'm realizing now that this is terrible because the resources need to go down. But we can't flip this because we're relying solely on side loading for this to work, which means you can't really change the directions. Maybe I shouldn't have relied on maybe I shouldn't have relied on very specific side loading for this to work. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. How can I fix this? Is it easy to not have the side loading? Yeah, we could offload from the sides of the warehouses if we wanted. Realistically, I want them to buffer from one side, and then offload downwards. Let's see, where is the blinking coming from? Agni? Okay, Agni should have like 1,000 bots. I think Agni will be fine. We'll check though. 600? Yeah, they'll last a while. I don't like how bots are a consumable resource right now because they keep getting killed by small amounts of spitters. I mean, this looks so cool, but it doesn't work. And I feel like working is kind of important. Like we have so much space for a buffer if we have it look like this. Because then we can expand it and do up to like 4 warehouses in a row. Which buys a lot more time before it backs up. I don't know how we're going to get these resources. Working is important. Yeah, just a little bit. Although we could just do this. Screw it, we're just doing that. Okay, never mind. We can roll with this. This definitely needs to be moved, though. All of these need to be moved. Hopefully we don't need this fuel. I'm pretty sure we get fuel from elsewhere. So I can't really leave that. Yeah, I'm sure it will be okay. And then we can autosave for like 10 minutes because the file size is definitely getting fairly large, which makes sense. There we go. Look at that. It fits perfectly too. Look at this, like a glove. It's perfectly in line with where it needs to be. And now we just copy this and we paste it. Gosh, this is going to be terrible for UPS. That's fine. Who needs UPS? Actually, this fits really nicely. And we can sideload there. And then we can send it wherever it needs to go. Yeah, okay, perfect. I actually like this a lot. That's true. We can ruin our UPS in lots of different ways. Anyway, this is the least of our worries. If we placed, I think we could have saved a couple undergrounds if we placed the power poles in different spots, but I don't think that really matters. See, okay, this will get us 1 belt of iron ore. Yeah, we'll probably cut this down. I don't think we need this many warehouses. especially for like iron. Like we could make it dynamic, right? Like we don't need 4 warehouses for uranium or iron or copper. The only one that needs a warehouse is really stone and coal. We could make it really awkward and snake it, like have uranium end here, but then stone will go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. I probably shouldn't, but it's an option. We can consider it if we decide to be a complete masochist and make ourselves suffer from the spaghetti. Don't know how I cut that power grid. Probably from the random things I cut. Okay, never mind. Makes a lot of sense why we cut the power grid. There we go. Reports are back. Oh wait, are our bots working again? Oh, look at that. We have bots. And then these are being redistributed into these warehouses. Cool. They will eventually clear themselves. Let's replace them with stack inserters so they empty faster. Okay, I kind of like this. The only issue now is that we don't really have a good way to manage the priorities at all. Because we've kind of gone away from a clean base. So we somehow need to get this over to the balancer, but also add a priority to it, which is not good. The whole point of balancers is they don't have a priority. So how do we prioritize them? I guess we could just get rid of the balancer part of it. Like that is an option. Oh, we could replace it with a compressor. Because I mean the whole point of this was just to make it that these unload evenly, but honestly, as long as they load evenly, I don't think it matters if they unload evenly. I mean, as it is, it's not balanced anyway, right? Because this one is using more than the rest because it's split off and then balanced. So it's really completely unbalanced as it is. Also, it's just running out of iron. Oh wait, no, it's not. We still have 4 million iron. We just ran out of the second patch. Okay. Change of plans then. Let's just delete the balancer so we don't have to stress about it. Okay, so if we want to rearrange the balancer, well, first things first, we actually have something to let us save things, which means we can actually set up our hotbar for once without feeling like it's a waste of time. Or sorry, not our hotbar, our filter requests. Uranium we don't need. What? I want it to be somewhat organized. So that way I can modify things later without getting confused. Pretty much anything that's just junk. Actually, we won't realistically have that, but yeah, we don't have to worry about it. I feel like I'm missing something. Copper? Yeah, copper. Okay. And then, yeah, we got the... I have no idea where it is. This thing. We have the fancy auto trash mod now, so we can save things, which is really nice, which means we can actually use this without feeling like we're going to delete it 2 seconds later. Because that's what we had been doing. Construction bots, I want to request anywhere between... I want to request 100. I feel like I should always have a backup construction bots for when they break. Exactly 100, no more, no less. We could probably keep some kind of logic here. Okay, well that's a start. I don't remember what else we needed. Oh, splitters. Let's keep like 1 stack of each of them for building on novice. So that way I don't have to wait for bots to place ghosts like I've been doing. Okay, so here's the problem. I need to split off this, but it needs to be after the balancer. We really don't have much space here. It might... I don't like the idea of not having the sides be balanced, but this uses a lot of space. If we drop it down into smaller chests... Let's see, are there any 3x3 chests? What was that? Was that the sound of a logistics bot falling? Because it was terrifying. Oh, but they don't damage me anymore. I don't think. At least I hope we got enough upgrades. Okay, so let's check on orbit, because I feel like research hasn't moved in a bit. Oh, it's just a really slow research. Oh, it's a very slow research. Okay. That's the issue. Trying to make 5,000 with one assembler. That's fine, right? Repair packs? Yeah, we can request. Wait, where are repair packs? Yeah, see, this is why I should not have left so many gaps here. We should always keep 200. Because the gaps make it impossible to tell what I actually have. Defender capsules. We could keep it somewhat organized. That would help. Like if we keep 200 of these and 200, not 2,000, not 0. There you go, third time's the charm. That's good. Are we still making uranium ammo? No, we are not. Yikes. Okay, turns out we just made a small amount of it and then no more. I don't know why it's stalled. Oh, we don't have these going into a requester chest. Okay, well that would do it. That did use up all of our uranium, so if we get rid of this, that clears up some space. Although we don't really need that space. Yeah, whatever. These are doing their job. Yes, okay. So we need a compressor. I think because we have so much iron, it doesn't matter how we distribute it. Or we could do a compressor and then a balancer. No, wait, I feel like those just cancel themselves out. I don't think there's any way to incorporate a balancer. Is what I'm realizing, while also having priorities. Which isn't necessarily a problem. Does this work? Input priority, output priority. Okay, yeah, that should be totally fine. We're actually going to move it down a tile, though. I don't know why, but I wanted to move it down a tile. Actually, I want to move all of these down a tile. Does that work? No, it does not. It does not work. Okay. How did I mess this up? There we go. Now it's fixed. We could have also shifted it down a tile, but this works too. Actually, is there a way to save? Nope. It can almost power them both, but it can't. It's just so close, but so far. Okay, there we go. Iron is fixed. As long as we don't get more than one belt of iron, we'll be good. Now copper, I think we need to do the exact same thing with. Oh, but the issue with copper is I don't know if these actually go throughout the whole base. I guess we'll find out. I mean, we could follow the belt, or we could just assume that maybe future or past Anti wasn't super dumb. I mean, he clearly wasn't that smart if this is what his base looks like, but I think I would have made it that my new copper patch could be distributed to my actual base. Like, I don't think I have that bad of a foresight. Then again, I'm just completely guessing, so who knows if that's true. And then once again, we just delete the balancer. We don't need it anymore. And we just sideload it, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is so close to fitting. Okay, once again, we have to awkwardly turn this because we left just a little bit too little space. But that's okay, because we can make it work. Wait, can we make it work? Can we just shift it down? No, we can't. Does that... I don't think that's a problem. We just don't need that, do we? Okay, yeah, that would do it. Never mind. Was overcomplicating it. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I think that works. I have no idea what this is. Oh. That was back when we used to have a copper patch there. Oh, it's so nice having like some things that are not used anymore being deleted because they've been staying. We've kept them there for, I don't know, the whole run. They've been empty for a while. There we go. Okay, so copper's hooked up. Coal is going to be a bit trickier Not because it's hard to do, but because we didn't really leave any way to any place to feed it because we don't use much coal anymore. So I don't know how we're not going to back up on coal. We could probably change our power plant to prioritize coal, or we could use like coal liquefaction or something. I don't know. We have a couple options. Neither of them are great, but we do have the options. And then we're just going to send this over there to get it working because I want to make sure it actually is functional. After, after we've connected everything, we double check to make sure it works. Definitely not the order I should have been doing that. But you win some, you lose some. There we go. We didn't really need to get rid of that splitter, but actually we won't. Let's put it back. Okay. Pipes. Let's see, are we requesting pipes? Yes. Let's request exactly 300. I feel like 300 is a good amount. Okay. Because our inventory is getting way too full. 200. How do I get a larger inventory? Are there more tool belts upgrades? Because that would be very nice. Oh, look at that. It's 1,000 science. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, but it'll research eventually. By the time we figure out core mining. Bioscience? Wait, is it bioscience? No. Or is that just where you're at? Yeah, I haven't looked at the future sciences. I've been too preoccupied with like basic stuff. So I haven't had to worry about future sciences yet, which is nice, but they're gonna hit like a truck when we get there. Okay, well, that works. They're all within bot range. That's what matters. Okay, we haven't actually connected these to liquids, and we didn't really leave space for that, so that tracks. That sounds on par with how I do things. I don't think we have a full belt of iron yet, so I think we can expand this. You're preoccupied with making better prod mods? Oh, that sounds useful. We probably should have improved our production modules before we did all this. But I guess for now we'll just let's see. We should send Pyroflex down here because this thing actually is important to use. Oil and water will just water we can just delete. So the only thing that we don't want to just the only thing that we can't really purge and need a buffer is I think just regular oil until we think of what to do with it. So we'll just we'll make some chests up here. They are expensive, very expensive. Yeah, I haven't looked at the future ones. Vitam Melange. That sounds expensive. I mean, 2 prod 3s already is expensive. Having a new resource on top of that sounds rough. Put the regular oil on the oil train. The oil train is really far away. It's on the other side of the base. Even just prod 3. Prod 3s aren't too bad. They just require you to get like the vulcanite. But I guess it depends how many prod 3s you're using. If you're putting prod 3s in like every assembly machine, I could see it getting very tricky or very expensive very fast. But they're so good. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, we also need to do speed 3s, huh? That would be useful. Because I mean, if you have only prod 3s without speed 3s, you have such a significant production boost that you need like 10 times the assemblers. What do speed 3s cost? Do we have them? We might not have them. Oh, those are actually relatively cheap. Well, you don't have to make them in space. They're not cheap, but you don't have to make them using space stuff, so that's something. Yeah, power consumption sounds rough. But if you also have efficiency 3s, and you use all of them. Oh, you would need to use it in like a 2 to 3 ratio, but I feel like I might need a couple efficiency three. Oh, cryonite though? You refuse to use green mods? That's fair, especially since they use cryonite. Everything must burn. It's a good mantra. Oh, I was like, why aren't these buffering? Because we only had one thing going into it. That would do it. These are still emptying itself. That's fine. They'll eventually empty. Just turn novice into the Stone Age. Revert it back. Make your own man-made extinction event. Uh, how do we how do we do this? I think it's an electric boiler. Yeah, there we go. This is just to burn this water or evaporate the water, I guess. Okay, that should be fine. Everything's connected. Yep. I don't like that blinking, but I know exactly what it is. Yeah. I don't really know how to fix that. I think we just always are going to lose a lot of bots there. We could help it by moving these farther out. Just kill all the biters. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just clear, just destroy the entire like 7,000 tile planet. I mean, it is an option. I don't trust myself to do that until we get better weapons, but it is something we can consider for the future. Why are these not working? Oh, I see. We didn't set this up correctly. That's fine. Okay, so I think water is the only thing that could have been messed up like that, because water was the only thing that's not on a pattern. Water was water was like hand done, which meant it didn't tessellate. Just clear all biters inside the pollution cloud. Yeah, but then the pollution cloud grows. Then we have other issues. How's the hello, Eggo? Has, hope you're doing well. We are currently trying to fix up our base. It's honestly is looking a lot better than it was looking earlier, so that's a good start. I don't know what these are limited by. It might be production speed. I might just need to copy this a few times. Because it doesn't look like we're belt limited. It looks like we can do... Let's see, if we could get speed 2s, that would also fix it. Do we have speed 2s? We can make enough speed 2s. That's not an option. I don't really like how manual it will be, but we can definitely put a chest with all of that stuff in it pretty easily. So that works. Yeah, that'll work. If we can find the stuff. Wait, how many speed 2s do we need? Way more than we have. Because this will only give us... That'll give us 25. Is that enough? It might be. Where do we produce speed 2s anyway? Or speed 1s? Okay, right here. Yeah, this should be fine. So that'll make 25. So we can upgrade 3 of them. Yeah, we can live with that. Does this actually have red chips? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay. So we can do... Whoops. We can upgrade this, this, and this. Oh, that was a mistake. I forgot how the mod works. Oh no. Oh no, and then I undid stuff. What did I undo? No, stop, please. No, stop. I thought I undid it. Okay. There we go. I forgot how the insert science mod works. We should have used an upgrade planner for that. Because then it would replace... The way the insert mod works is it just takes them all out, and I think tosses them on the ground or something. What science are up to? We only have utility and production science produced in like somewhat small amounts. The production space sciences, but then we got sidetracked by a lot of different things. Like we had a lot of things that needed to be fixed before we could continue on. So that's currently what we were trying to work on. Because we ran into, well, basically our entire main base stalled. A couple of our other bases got entirely destroyed. So it's been a long process to fix all of that. And now we're improving core mining, so that way we have more stable novice production. Because before we could only steadily produce a little under 1 belt of copper. Now I think we can do up to 2? I don't know. I don't know how we get a second belt out of this, now that I'm looking at it. Because we're going to saturate a whole belt. I guess the only thing that will have a second belt, let's see, what's the ratio? 8, 8, 8. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with all this stone. Because we don't really use that much stone. Yeah, I want to get stable production here, so that way we can regularly launch rockets. Because we just haven't really been able to supply other planets yet. Because we just haven't been able to even build here at all. Okay, so we could... How do we prioritize this? I think our best bet is to sideload it in 2 different spots. Just so that way we don't have to worry about the balancing here. Does that work? No, it does not. Okay, we can delete that very easily, though. Okay, I think this works. Now we just need an input prio. Nope, the other way. And then same here. We don't actually need the output prio, but it's not going to break anything. See you, girl. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, that works. Yeah, that'll be fine. It is prioritized. It's going where it needs to go. And it's split between 2 belts, so hopefully you get enough stone out of it. Because that should go here too, right? Yep, okay. Good. Okay, that looks like a whole belt. Okay, iron, copper are taken care of. Realistically, we're not really ever going to consume this uranium. But I think we could at least start processing it. Maybe use it to like kickstart other planets or something. I actually don't know. We probably don't get enough uranium from this to do any form of power plant. But we maybe could, yeah, we could maybe we can maybe power other planets or have like brownout protection somehow. Or backup power. Oh, never mind. Uranium takes forever to kickstart. So I guess it's the worst kind of backup power. Because it takes a really long time for the reactors to warm up, so you can't really have it react to changes. Also, it, burns the entire fuel, no matter how much you consume. Okay, well those will process, and they'll go in these chests, and get converted to ammo. Speaking of ammo, though, we need to have bots carry it up. Also, why are we showing roboports? And there we go. All of this stuff is cluttering the map, and I don't like it. Okay, where do we produce ammo? Somewhere around military science. Oh, we just never upgraded the chest. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so now that we can produce a steady supply of uranium ammo, I mean, I don't think I need ammo for anything else, but I do need a lot of uranium ammo. So yeah, we'll just do this. And they can just be regular assembly machines because they don't need to produce fast. This is just to get rid of our uranium stockpile and convert it into something we need. Not like we have a lot. Okay, so stone is good. Now coal. I really don't know how we're going to do coal. Because if we don't produce plastic, we don't really consume coal unless we also convert coal into fuel. Also, coal is starting to sound weird now. I said it a lot of times in like one sentence. Okay, well, we could connect it here. That's a start. Input priority. Can we connect this? Yes, we can. And then I think we'll do the same thing we did with stone, where we split it early just so it's easier to manage. Don't know what this belt used to be. Probably don't need it. I think we're going to keep this here just so we can visualize where the oil needs to go. Ore mining, perfect. Don't know why we're producing landfill here, but we should just move the landfill chest. I have no idea why we don't have it output directly into that. I think at the time we only had like one pass provider chest, so we wanted to make sure we used it. I don't know. I can't think of any reason we would have put it there. Maybe I just wasn't thinking. It was probably just where I hand fed something and then just forgot about it. Oh wait, this is not set up correctly. Wait. What happened to our logic? What? Something happened with our trash slot. Did we accidentally click on this? Which one did we actually click? Weird. Don't know what we messed up, but clearly we accidentally clicked the load button. Oh well, that happens. 0 and 0. Not that. Stone, uranium, perfect. Set to 0. What? I don't know if this is the button I want to press. I don't really know how this works, but auto trash seems useful. Maybe I just need to get used to using a different UI. Oh, maybe I clicked this button. Oh, that's probably what I clicked. I probably clicked this instead of this, not realizing it confirmed stuff. Or it auto-confirms, one of the two. Either way, I don't like the mistake. Novice. Cool. Okay, well, we'll get used to this mod, and then it will be great. Okay, so where were we? We were trying to connect this coal, because we also wanted to go up here and be prioritized. I don't think that needs to be prioed anymore. Also, we have a lot more space if we just delete these belts that go nowhere. Pretty sure they used to be iron. Now they're just a waste of space. And a very confusing waste of space at that. Okay, core mining, let's send that over. No idea what these belts are. Spaghetti is starting to be a problem, I'm thinking. Not maybe maybe not starting to. It's always been a problem. It's really starting to be a problem though. Now that the base is larger. Okay, that should work. Except for the side load here, that's gonna break things. Then we upgrade some belts. Maybe we can use our upgrade planners, that way we don't have to think about which belts we're upgrading. And voila. Don't know where this coal goes, but it should be okay. Because we sideload in like 20 different spots, right? Yeah, it'll be okay. We can actually just replace this belt. Ooh. How did I open that? Y? How did I press Y? Weird. I thought I pressed R and T. Okay. That was very far off. That's like 2 keys away. 2 keys away from what I wanted to press. Okay, we can delete these. Wow, it's really nice, like, finally getting rid of the spaghetti. Of course, now, since we haven't completely gotten rid of it, now we just have a bunch of random belts that are going to cause even more confusion. But that's okay. Because we can regret that later. We don't have to regret it now. Okay, we can open up this again. Let's get rid of stone. I think that's all we really need to get rid of. Okay. So do we have speed modules out? Do we have a full belt? Not quite, but it's picking up. Or is it? I don't know if we have the inserter speed to improve these, do we? Nope, never mind. We're good. We're totally good. Looks like we just need to copy this and paste it one more time. Because I can't really tell for sure. Maybe once it does have all speed 2s, it will eventually fill up. But I mean, it's pretty close to having as many speeds as it will have. And actually no, it should be fine once they're fully done. It's gonna barely be a belt, but it will be a belt. The only issue is it's never actually going to finish the rest of them. Yeah, so we need to give it another delivery. Interesting. How do I save this? Oh, okay. So there's a save button and a confirm button. I don't know what these buttons, I don't know what the difference is between the two. I'm assuming there is a difference. I have absolutely no guesses on to what it could be. I am starting to get the mod though. I'm starting to understand it a bit more. Maybe one day I'll actually know what the buttons mean instead of just clicking them all and hoping it works out. Wait, oh no. That was supposed to go into junk storage. Why is this not trashing? Okay, maybe I'm not starting to understand the mod. Do we pause it? Is that the problem? Yeah, okay. So it was paused and not working. Ooh, okay. Oh, because you can't pause auto trash in vanilla, can you? No, wait, you can pause auto trash, but you can't pause them taking from the trash, but you can pause auto trash. Okay, so I don't get. Never mind. I was wrong about everything. I don't understand the mod. It seems useful. Still figuring it out. But I know more than I did, which is something. Don't think. I don't know what this was for. I think we were requesting coal somewhere. But if we're requesting coal somewhere, that means we can't request it here. So we need to get rid of this chest. We can get rid of all of them now, actually. Because they were just to clear the storage from the 10,000 coal stone that we gave it. And then where does this need to go? Right here, I think. Let's see, we got big electric motors, small electric motors. Okay. Very nice. Now those will actually get upgraded and stop blinking. And now the fun part. How do we make a second one of these? This was supposed to be easily expandable, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how to expand this. Because this can only handle one belt of resources. I'm sure there's a way. I mean, it's not, the warehouse distribution isn't really the problem. The problem is that if we need another belt of resources, I don't think we can really route it that well. We would have to go like around. I'm sure we can figure it out. Yeah, we can. I think we can do it. Oh no, never mind. We can totally do it. We only need to connect. We only need three belts. Because the only thing that needs double belts are copper, stone, and iron. Everything else can have a single belt. So never mind. We don't have to figure out how to route 5 belts. We only need to figure out how to route 1. Or 3. Which is way easier. Or not. I thought that would work. Okay, let's just leave a gap. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay. And then that somehow needs to connect over here. I'm thinking we just copy this. And we paste it, but this time... Wait, am I staying? Oh, I almost ran onto the rail out of panic. Okay, so we copy this, paste it over. I think we can piggyback on one of the belts, which would help a lot. Okay, so we don't need this going through the middle, I don't think. I'm actually not sure. These consume 20 and they produce 8. Which means if we have one belt of core fragments going in, we can only have 2 belts. If we have one belt going in, we can only have half a belt-ish going out. Okay, never mind. This won't work. Oh, wait. We planned for this. Oh, we totally planned for this. Never mind. I'm not as dumb as I thought. The best award. There we go. Yeah, we accounted for this by having... Let's see. Apparently we forgot to copy this underground. But yeah, that's why we left this gap here, so that way we can get a 4th belt supplementing it without having to worry about balance issues. Or we can just meet in the middle. That's another option. Okay, yeah, let's just leave a 2-tile gap. I think that seems easier. Also, we messed it up anyway. We need to replace it. Okay, so we're going to leave a 2-tile gap instead. And hope that doesn't break things. Oh, it definitely breaks things. What did we break? We broke a lot of stuff. Okay, that works, right? Yeah, we can make this work. It's gotta be ugly, but we can make it work. Because now we can send this straight up and around, and that is way worse than I thought it was. Okay. These are not aligned. No idea where this is supposed to go. Do those connect? Yes, everything's connected. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Okay. I hate it, but it works. Cool. So now... Wait. This doesn't work at all. Literally none of this works. I forgot we need this. We need the buffer system. Do we need the buffer system? Maybe we don't need a buffer here. Maybe we can just make the assumption that if these things are buffering, we don't need it all to produce. That would simplify the build a lot. I mean, I think it's just coping, but it would simplify the build. It would simplify the design. Because then we only need to leave this gap here. Okay, we'll need to make sure the belts connect properly because this is awkward. No idea what that belt is, but we don't need it. Now, we don't need that. We do need this to connect. Those are connected. Okay. So this almost works, except for iron, stone, and copper. We need to actually split it off and send it immediately downwards. That would be this one. I don't know which side of the belt it needs to go on. But now it doesn't matter. And then... where's stone? Stone is the first one. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is working how I thought it was. We could send uranium through. That's an option. That simplifies it. Okay, so that one can just be deleted. What else can we just send through? I think we can just send coal through. So now we only have to worry about iron, stone, and copper. Or iron, copper, and stone. I don't know. I said it right. I just said it in a weird order. I have no idea what these belts are. Yeah, I have no idea what those belts are. This one's copper, right? So I need this one. Okay. These ones need to just go straight through. That's fine. And then this one... yeah, okay. Technically works. It is 100% functional. It's awkward, but it does the job. We need to make sure it's prioritized. So we actually need to send this one here. And then this one, we do another splitter. Okay, I like this. Kind of. I kind of like it. It's okay. I have no idea what this used to be. I wonder what we were trying to go around when we built it like that. Because I don't think I would have done it just for the lulz. There probably used to be a belt there. Hey, is that bad blinking? Not yet. Cool. I hope this works. I think it will work. Maybe not though. What if we combine them? I think we need to combine these first. And then it will work. Nope, that's not right. We need this to output and input on the right. There we go. Okay, so this is for an important reason. I think. It might be unnecessary. There's definitely better solutions, but not with the awkward build that I have. The better solutions would only work if I had enough space to utilize them. Oops, star map again. But basically, I want to make it that the things that aren't buffered, i.e. these, always work. Even if these are the only ones running. Because if I didn't have this splitter here, we could run into a situation where these are like broken and backing things up. And it would work in bursts and it wouldn't be great. It's probably not that big of a deal because I really don't think we're going to be backing up on resources. Because most of this stuff here is supposed to be consumed constantly. But just in case, I don't want to take the risk. Okay, so which one's iron? I think this one is iron. And then this one is stone. Stone's going to be tricky. Because we really don't consume that much stone. So like we can connect this to the other stone patch, but I think stone is what we're producing the least, consuming the least of. This can be deleted now. Hopefully we didn't break anything critical. That works, right? We're not consuming 2 belts of stone, so this won't, we can't produce 2 belts of everything because we don't have 2 belts of everything. We also just aren't actually core mining enough to utilize this yet, so we need more core mining to make this work anyway. Let's see, we have this we can use, right? Okay, we can attach this belt pretty easily. I want to use a core mining train, but we can attach that later Converting the unloading, the core mining to be a train system, I think is a lot easier than converting anything else. Let's see, that's connected. We could connect this. It is probably within Roboport range, right? Or we could make it within Roboport range. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Oh, we don't even have pulverizers for some reason. I don't know why. We also ran out of speed modules. Okay, the speed modules one makes sense. I have absolutely no idea why we could possibly be out of pulverizers, though. It's actually quite bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll figure out. I'm sure we'll figure out why soon enough. Let's see. Where's the small electric motors? Okay, so that will give us 25 speed modules. We need 27. That is so close to perfect, but it's not. So I don't know how we're gonna take care of that. We need 1,000. Oh wait, we did not need 1,000. We only needed 500. Eh, that's fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, we don't need this random junk. Don't know why we're requesting so many landmines. I think that was back when we were pushing bases. Oh, there we go. That's enough. Okay, that will give us all the speed mods we need. Okay, so pulverizers. Why are you not producing? Wait, I don't see pulverizers anywhere in here. Is that what these are? I think it's that thing. It's been a while since we made them. But it looks like they should be automated, so I don't know what they ran out of. Concrete? Okay, so it turns out they're not automated. They were just requesting concrete and producing, or they were just hand-fed concrete and we thought it would last. Which, I mean, it did. It lasted a while, just not long enough. Well, that's an easy fix. Now that we have access to... wait, that doesn't need concrete. Now that we have access to utility science and stuff, we can afford to simplify our mall a little bit, which is really good. Because it was a mess. Where did my rocket fuel go? Oh, we never grabbed it. Well, that would do it. Can we delete this? Shift right click? No, that's not how it works. Apparently that only applies to empty blueprints. Okay, then we have lube barrels still. I guess we can just kind of send them into the network. Same with these. Like they'll eventually get used. Maybe we shouldn't stand next to it if we're gonna have to keep shift clicking things forever. Yeah, we can sort these out at some point. I don't think it's that big of a deal if we don't. Okay, how's our base looking? Are these functional? I think they are. It's very weird, but it should be okay. Oh wait, this is not set up properly though. Oh, and they're not within bot range. That sounds important. Okay, now we do the same thing here. And we make it an uneven pattern because that's what we kind of do. There we go. Actually, if it's uneven, I don't think it's really a pattern, but oh well. It works. They're in Roboport range. That's what matters. I don't know if this can actually... Can this process enough water? I think so. I think it should be able to process the expansion that we just made. Hey, these are working fine. I'm assuming that they're actually core limited. Yeah, okay, they're actually core limited, which makes sense because they need 1.5. No, they need like 1.25 belts of core to make one belt of ore, which I really don't like. So that's why we have this supplement belt in case we have to, in case we want to fill it out. But I think we can just accept that it's going to be 80% of a belt and not a full belt. Especially since we have more drills here, or more pulverizers there we can use. Okay, and then are these producing? We didn't limit the chest. Okay, we have 48 core drills. That should be plenty considering we only have like 8 deposits, access to 8 deposits. It's maybe a slight waste of resources, but that's okay. That happens. Okay, we could set up the train. We could definitely set up a core mining train. Oh wait, I have an idea. If we just delete these, that'll give us all the pulverizers we need. Yeah, I made that today to go with my lentil curry. Turned out really good. Nice and bubbly. It cooks really well on a cast iron. It's like the only time I ever use cast iron is to make flatbreads. Lapinha? What is lapinha? Or lapinja, like ninja. Balkan flatbread. I have not heard of that. It looks it looks like a it looks like it would make a really nice like alternative to pita bread. Because it looks really poofy in the pictures that I see of it. But I mean, it's hard to go wrong with any flatbreads. They're delicious. Does this work? I like the swarm of bots that we just summoned. Okay, well these will build. I really don't know how we're going to get enough core mining to power all of this. Okay, where did yesterday we talked about which things we could connect. We have this one we could use. We have this one. It's not that flat. Yeah, it's definitely pushing the boundaries of what flatbread is. It's like half risen bread, but it's still a lot more flat than normal bread. Okay, so we can get this one. There's two. This one's already connected. Three, four. Okay, we can connect four. We can connect five. Okay, we're making a train. We're making a cordial train because I think that sounds really easy to do, and it sounds like it would look kind of neat. I don't know if we have enough rails for this. Also, we should probably bring the core mining with us, I imagine, and power, and warehouses, and inserters. Yeah, we don't have anything to do this. Okay, so we have 40 something. I think we made 48 core mining drills. That's what I said, right? 48. Yeah, because we filled up an entire chest, which was not the intention. Oh, and then we need to reset up the logistics request here because we messed it up. We don't need that many belts, but we need some. That's not the order I want them to be. Not like it matters, but I don't want... That's not... This is the order my mind processes the three. Because it's like the order of... I feel like it's the decreasing order of how much you use them. Okay, now we should just be... We should just be able to wait. I don't think our bots are working too hard. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Okay, and then I wanted to fix the destruction request. I don't think that's their actual name. Defenders. I wanted 200 of each. But I actually wanted to move them. I wonder if there's a way to just move the icons. Probably not. Defenders, 200 and 200. Limit this to 300. Actually, honestly, limit it to 200. I don't know why I think I could possibly use 200 repair packs in any situation, let alone 300. Maybe if I was very aggressive with tank pushing and also very bad at it. Okay, this should be everything we need, right? I don't think that's enough rails, but we have the important things. We can actually make the train, but that's not important. The train's the least important part of a train network, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit essential. Okay, we have warehouses. How large should this train be? I don't really know. I mean, I might as well just make it a standard size. We can always add a second train. For now, we'll make it a double header. Although I think in this situation, double header is terrible because it's going to go around our like entire base, and double header won't let us use multiple trains. Do we have the power to support this? I don't actually know. I don't actually know if we can support this. Okay. Core in. Oh, we also did not bring... Oh wait, we don't need to place them. I completely forgot. The game tells you where the train will line up. Does it? Does it tell me where the train lines up? Because it looked a bit odd there, and I don't know why. Oh, that's why. I double placed the train stop. I was wondering why it looked so bizarre. Okay, warehouse. Nope, not warehouse. Warehouse. Okay, I feel like this is not going to be balanced. So this is definitely not a good way to do this. Because I don't really want to split it, do I? Actually, no. Never mind. That works. Yeah, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly balanced. And it only uses 3 splitters. I mean, that should be perfectly balanced, right? Yeah, because it's one thing split 4 times. We don't have multiple inputs, so we don't need a fancy balancer. Okay, now for the fun part. Trying to figure out where this goes. I think we should do a loop. I just don't know how. As I guess as long as we limit how many trains are at each train stop, it probably won't break, right? Surely. Oh, but then we have to name it. Okay, so we'll do 1, and then the second one will be... Should I connect it to this one? I feel like this one's already connected to the network, so we don't really need to worry about it. So the next one in the stop would be up there. That is very far away. Maybe we can use this track for something. Like if we're making this one a circle, it might actually be multi-purpose. We could use it for other things. Then again, I don't know if we'll ever build a train again on Novice. I feel like once we get this set up, we don't really need that many more resources. Because core mining 2 belts of resources will supply us for quite a long while, really. Okay, this would be a lot easier if I didn't go in a straight line. Also, bringing 2 trains at a time is a bad idea when they don't go to the same spot. I don't know what I was thinking. Nope. Okay, and then train signals. Rail signals, sorry, that's what they're called. Okay, I mean technically I think those are in Roboport range, so they'll eventually get built. Okay, I think that's right. Don't know if we need a chain signal. Yeah, that should be okay. We just need a regular signal before the path. And then one after? Oh wait, no, this one's supposed to be a chain. I think that's right. Or at least it's right enough that it won't cause issues. Yeah, it'll probably be okay. Okay, now that we're in Roboport range, I believe we can just speed up the building. Because everything here should be buildable by bots. Especially if we stick to these Roboports. Okay, I don't really like that. Oh gosh, we have to cross 2 with this. Okay, this is a mess. Cool. And now we need rail signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Okay, I think that's right. Wait, this train doesn't even do anything. I'm pretty sure this train... Oh, never mind. We still have like 30,000 copper coming from this. Okay. I guess we can leave it. Okay, is everything in Roboport range for this? Oh, it is. I assume some of it would be out of the range. The only thing we're missing is... Oh, never mind. We have power too. Okay, this should work. I mean, we didn't technically build this part, but that's the least important. Wait, it's not connected to power? Okay, it's almost connected to power. Okay, can we get up to this without leaving Roboport range? I think we can. It's difficult to do. There we go. We have to use map view for this. Do we? This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Also, I don't remember where we're going. But you can use editor view or you can use map view and see where the Roboports go. But I don't think you can see the Roboport range in editor view. And I don't have radars everywhere, so maybe I should have used radars. Speaking of radars, I just typed radar. That's not what I meant to. Type train signal. Nope. What are they called? Rail signal. That makes a lot more sense than train signal. Okay, well hopefully this is functional. I feel like it's okay. And then we can just put a train stop up here. We can actually just copy this. Never mind. That would be a lot easier. Okay, well we can't fully copy it. We can partially copy it. That's something. Actually, can we fully copy it? Almost. It's very close. We just have to shift this over one tile. And then we'll be good. And then if we upgrade this, we'll be able to handle resource bursts a lot more easily. These will never upgrade because they're not in Roboport range. But they could be eventually, right? Yeah. We'll just place a lot of Roboports. I don't think it's a bad idea to have Roboports extend all the way down there. Because we might add things to this later. Okay, yeah, these will last a really long time. Because every time we place a core mining drill, they all get slower, which means each train stop will last like increasingly long before it needs a delivery. Okay, bots are building that. This is set up correctly. Yep. Okay. Where was our next stop? Okay, we have two options. We can make a really, really convoluted path and stay within Roboport range, or we can build it by hand. I feel like convoluted path is the way to go, right? It has to be. Oh, never mind. It's not Roboport range anyway. But I was gonna think we take the train this way, and then we go up, and then we go around. And all that would do is save us like 5 Roboports. It would not be worth it. Oh wait, why is that scanned? It's a weird random spot to be scanned. It looks like we're getting some bots starving themselves across the water, though. So that's not great. True, you do have a very good point there. And now it's connected to power. Hopefully bots can place those. I think it's actually going to be very difficult for bots to place that landfill. We might have to do that by hand. Is there any way to place landfill and a blueprint at the same time? Or does Factorio not let you do that? Like, is there a button combo that will make it that bots will place the landfill and then the buildings? Because it sure would be useful. Only with mods. Unfortunate. I mean, I guess we could use a mod for that. It sounds like a very useful mod. Or we can just hold out until Factorio 2.0 and then we don't have to worry about stuff like this. Also an option. Bots will get to it. At some point, right? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, no, it won't. That's going to take forever. Okay, fine. We'll just build the convoluted rail by hand because I don't have to deal with bots. Okay, where are our rails? Also, we should probably disable this. There we go. That should be plenty of rails. I hope. If the rail is more than like 3,000 tiles, I don't think it was worth doing all this work. Because like a 3,000 long rail network just to connect one core mining drill sounds maybe like a little bit of overkill. Core in. Okay, so apparently we go 0, 1, 2. That works. Well, okay, what's the button to avoid obstacles? Is it control? Oh, does that only work with bots? Wait, of course it only works with bots, yeah. Cool, I'm learning learning how to use trains. Nice. Oh, that barely I feel like that should not have gone around that. Very happy it did though. Okay, I think we have everything we need to build this up here by hand. If it doesn't, I think there's nothing we can do about it. Nope. Yeah, exactly. Learning how to play Factorio. Factorio doesn't start until you get trains. I've never actually played the game before. Are they connected? Technically, yes. Yeah. Okay, I don't actually know where this needs to go. I think we can go through here, right? If we have the undergrounds. Oh, hey, look. It's another train. Oh, no. Wait. Sure. Why not? Spaghetti trains all the way. Rail signal here. Don't know why I did that one, but it seemed maybe useful. There we go. Got our cliff explosives. And where does this need to go? This is a lot farther than I thought it was. Oh, wait, we want this one. I think I wanted to get this one. That requires us to expand the base. Oh, we'll do something awkward. Once we expand the base, we can just reroute it really easily. That should be pretty easy to do, especially if we send an artillery train up here. Okay, we did not have enough landfill for this, do we? We might. Although, I don't see any landfill in my inventory. I would argue we don't have enough landfill. Hold on, can I make landfill out of core mining? Is that an option? No. It would have been nice, though. Would have been really cool. Okay, so we have 4 landfill. You know, we could have made it work. 4 would have actually been enough. But it's not, because I messed up. Yeah, we actually could have done it with 4, because we could have gone under. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have 2 options. We can take a trip back, or we can mine a bunch of rocks and get 2 more landfill. There we go. Decrease the size, so that way we have more control over it. There we go. Look at that. It worked out perfectly, just as I intended. And voila! We did the job. We did it. Okay, now we have to copy this again. This is still not powered. I feel like that's not good, but I guess it's not really bad. There we go. And then if we flip all the inserters, I think it's a little bit easier to, it'll be a little bit easier to attach. Okay, now we can just go through, I think, I hope. Yep, perfect. Do we have enough belt for that? Oh, oh no, that's not good. Hold up, we need to check on that. That is not an essential belt. We're good. That's not essential, but it does tell me that this is out of underpipes in general. How is it out of underpipe? Why would we not have left like 500 underpipe here? That's rough. I guess it makes sense. We've probably been destroying this one regularly. Can we do anything about it? Let's see. We do have this option. If we do this, we don't have enough tanks for that. I don't think we really left any tanks here. You know, this has 100, this will have like 150,000 oil in it, which means if we ignore it, this can go for a really long time without any more oil. It's not a good solution, but then we don't have to worry about it, and I like not having to worry about it. How are these in bot range? Oh, the umbrella. Okay. I don't think this is taking power from them, right? No. These only power themselves. Or no, these power the 10 megawatts of the umbrella. But the roboports aren't a separate grid, so we don't have to worry about stealing the steam buffer. Okay, are bots still stuck here? Oh, bots figured it out. Which means this path we made through the middle was actually kind of useless. I mean, I think we'll need it at some point, though, so we can keep working on it. Okay, there we go. That's a second train stop. Where else did we need to stop by? Okay, so this is actually within... This is within our base range, right? Yeah, we just have a second wall. It's never useless. Yeah, we'll make up some convoluted use for it at some point, right? Don't know exactly what it will be, but we'll come up with something. Like when we try to expand our train station later and run into the exact same situation where we're trying to cut across a lake. Did we bring enough rails? I don't know if we brought enough rails. Also, that barely fit, but it did fit, and that's what matters. Okay, this is a very long network. uh, this felt a lot smaller when I started setting it up. Okay, can we do anything to make it work for now? Oh wait, if we cut across, oh, I see a path here that will make things a lot simpler. There we go. We might even be able to landfill this. Wait, that's a waste of landfill, isn't it? Oh, that's even more of a waste of landfill. I think we need to make it one tile lower, though, because I also want to have roboports on it. Okay, let's see if bots can actually do this, because I don't know if they can. They can build a lot of it, though. Yeah, if we just cut through this lake right here and connect it to that one, the recycle loop will be a lot easier. Because now we just need to go from here down to here, and then across rather than back up. Oh, we have a lot of rail. Okay, so as long as we don't need landfill, I think we're good. Or cliff explosives. If we run out of cliff explosives, we might have a problem. If I had Roboport Mark IIs, I feel like that would also help a lot. Wait, is this a train that actually does anything? No, but also yes. Time passed. Let's do passenger present. There we go. That way it won't leave. And it should take care of the worms for us. Because I don't think there's bases here. I think it's just worms. That was very close and terrifying. Okay, how's the range on that? It's not within auto range, so we should move it higher up. Passenger present. Okay, now it should be in auto range. Okay, see, there aren't bases here, they're just worms. Which means we don't have to worry about leaving our walls behind. Although I probably should put a gate here just in case I miss something. But I think the odds of a biter going through that one hole probably pretty low. Because I would have had to miss a base somewhere, like an actual base somewhere. I don't think I did. Of course, if I'm wrong, we lose everything. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually go towards the right. Because I would like that core mining drill. That's all the way over there. I don't want to set it up now, though. But I want it to be easy to set up when I get to it. So the closer we move the rails, the better. Yeah, and now we could just set it up pretty easily by hand later. Okay, and bots are coming along with us. Perfect. We have to go through a lot of trees, so we need to go through this pretty slowly. Otherwise, we're going to overwhelm the bots. Oh, that's not going to fix our problem of overwhelming the bots. Yeah, we need to make sure we don't give them like more than 20 actions at a time or so. Because we don't want to request base bots, because those will probably get stuck if they try to come all the way over here. And the railway system would never be built. Which is not great, because we do want it. Yeah, this is a really large rail. We might actually start using this for other things. Because I think it would be pretty easy to convert this into like our main rail system. Although it's such a messy rail system, I don't know if I would want to do that. But it's an option. Okay, how's this coming along? Land bridge is still being built. Yeah, but that will help a little bit. Okay, and then once again, we have to cross the track. I don't know if we need this coal, so we'll build around it just in case. I say as I have another rail that goes straight through it, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm sure we won't regret that ever when we run out of coal. Although with core mining, I don't think running out of coal will ever be a problem. Because most of our power comes from solar. And we don't consume more than like one belt of coal for plastic. So we should be good just from core mining alone. So the only way we'd run out of coal would be if core mining breaks, which it might, because I don't know if I set it up correctly. We'll see. There's a chance all of my belts are improperly connected, which would break everything, and it would be a terrible thing to fix. But it is a very distinct possibility, because I did not look too closely at it. Okay, I guess we can just cut through here. It's easier than trying to go around. Okay, we need regular signals. Then we need a rail signal, and I guess we'll just add another one. I don't really know how often we need to add regular rail signals, but I feel like as long as we have them occasionally, we'll be fine. Okay, and then we could get it closer, but if we just send this, I think if we just send it to the left, we'll be okay. We can run a short belt. That won't be a problem. Although we have to have it, the warehouses on the other side. A planet-wide subway system at this point? Exactly. And it will have just as bad of a schedule system as a subway system does too. I guess that's probably pretty situational. The subways I've been on were not that consistent. Yeah, exactly. It's realism. If you don't play Factorio in the most realistic way possible, what's the point? Does this work? Kind of? It won't have full output speed, but that's fine. It is, yeah, that's okay. This is so uneven. There we go. Okay. That has power. We play Factorio because we hate planets and want to pollute them all. That is a very good summary of Factorio. It's just Pollution Simulator 101. Or 2000. I don't know why I said 101. That sounds like a class. I meant to say a year, like 2023. But then I just said 101. Like we're learning how to pollute. Which, I mean, it does still work. What is this belt? Okay. I think it's fine. That is not how I wanted it to look. But I mean, it technically works, so it's okay. Okay, now we ran out of belt. That's fine. That's what we have undergrounds for. When you want a new big screen TV, you just got to put down some belts. Hey, that would be a very nice way to move a TV around. I'm on board with this. Then you don't have to lift it or worry about dropping it. Like, when was the last time you saw something fall off a belt in Factorio? They fixed that like 10 years ago. Okay, not that long ago, but you know, it's been a while since that was a problem. Now belts are stable and they don't drop things. Yeah. Yeah, the balancing on the warehouses isn't great. Let's double check. I think it should be fine, right? Like, as long as we're not input limited. Oh, wait, I see what you mean. I didn't see that. Okay. There we go. What is the current effectiveness of each core miner? Not that high. uh, I think they're going to produce about, so I guess we can use a red belt. Random red belts because we ran out of yellow belts. There we go. It's beautiful. We haven't placed them. I think they're down to like 6, 5 and 5.3, which means these warehouses will last a really long time. And we don't need to worry about oversaturating the belt. I don't think. Or do we? We might. Okay, now we don't have to worry about it. Yeah. That's true. I don't know why I thought there was any situation where we needed this many inserters for 5 items per second. There we go. Savings. How do you handle the spaghetti from the actual handling of these fragments? We're gonna be headed there pretty soon. That's our next trip. We actually don't have to unload. We actually don't have a spot to unload him. I just okay. So maybe we won't. We're not heading straight there. But I think I set up core mining correctly. There's a good chance I didn't. There is a chance I didn't set it up correctly. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna see if everything's broken or not, which is just the thrill that you want. I think that will connect. Okay, now I just need to connect this here. Okay, perfect. And we can fix this later. We need to bring power to the roboports. Yes, I do. I mean, if I got really lucky, I could maybe have gone away with just the starting charge of the roboport. What's the point of playing if things are broken? Exactly. We're just trying to make the most broken base imaginable. Core in 3? Where's core in 2? Is that this one? Okay. So this is our core mining. Where is it at? There you go. This is our core mining. It's decent, although right now it's not working that well because half of our core drills aren't actually connected to this. So we kind of stalled the ones that are connected, so we actually have lost like 30% production. Yeah, we have the warehouse for the buffer at the end, and we have a huge mess of spaghetti sending them to the train unloading stations. So it's a bit of a mess. Basically, this produces two halves of a belt. We combine them and then we send them down here. Anything left over continues straight forward for things like uranium, because uranium doesn't produce much. So we were able to not split the belt for that one. And then these have the same thing. They combine into one belt, which then gets sorted. So we have a buffer at the end. So I think it will work. It might not. The idea is that we have two separate spots where the full belts break off. And then at the end, we have a buffer for the things that don't get produced as a full belt, but they also don't get consumed. Like uranium, we don't really consume that. Well, we do, but not really. We're just turning it into ammo. But it's working. It's working okay. We haven't had any problems with things backing up. Although currently our biggest problem is oil. But I think that's a pretty easy fix. But it's mostly backing up because we didn't connect it, not because it's broken. I didn't realize it was so easy to connect though. So yeah, we can fix that. Okay, oil should be good. Does that work? I think that works. I hope we have enough crude oil consumption that it will clear itself out. Okay, now we need to figure out where we want to unload them. Man, these are so close to working. Wait. Oh, we can totally make this work. Or we can at least make it work enough that we can come back later. Which is the important thing. There we go. Okay, now we can fix it remotely. Not worry about it. Okay, so we have all the core drills connected. Now we need to unload it somewhere. Probably here in the middle. It's a bit farther from the base than I would like, but it's not that bad. If we really wanted to, we could just move the rails up, though. That's another option. I really hope we set it up correctly. If we connect these and it turns out that it's terribly broken, I'm gonna be a bit sad. It might happen though. There's very real possibility of that. Okay, so yeah, I think we can just send this up. So that way it's closer to the core mining. I mean, it's either a long rail or a long belt. Doesn't make a huge difference. Then we can send it back down and reconnect it. Okay, and we don't really have to worry about this because it's never going to use it. It's only going to be one train, maybe two, depending on how I'm feeling. But realistically, it's going to be one train because we don't really... I don't think we need another. I don't know. Core out. We don't need a number. We can make it 0. Okay, warehouse. We need to unload into 4 belts evenly, which I think should be pretty easily. And this one we actually do want to be a balancer for once. Because currently we've been making everything a balancer, but they didn't need to be, but this one probably should. Because like you can, if you don't balance the inputs, you should at least balance the outputs, I feel. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. Maybe I should have moved this up a little bit more. Yeah, I think it needs to be 1 tile higher. Yep, 1 tile higher and it will work. Yep, perfect. Okay, core mining should be done. And now I just need to connect this to 4 different places. Or at least 2 different places. What is that belt for? I don't know if that belt is necessary. Oh, we should probably have a... Ooh, that reminds me. We should probably have a way to handle any extra pyroflux that we produce. Because currently we just store it in a tank, but we're not actually using it, which means we should have a backup system that burns it. Don't really know how we can do that, but I feel like we do need it. Wait, what's broken here? I have no... Oh, wait. This isn't good. Is it? Is that fine? It might be fine. No, it's not. Let's... I don't know what that's going to do if we leave it. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. I wasn't sure if we were going to accidentally sideload things in the wrong spot with that. And everything's okay now, right? We have a train, we have an output. Okay. We do need to set up the locomotive. Do we have a storage? Do we have something we can copy? Not really. Okay, we'll just request some storage chests. Or some, what are they called? Storage wagon, cargo wagons? Cargo wagons, that's the word. This will be our first non-double-headed train. Oh wait, we should probably fuel it. We're gonna fuel it the lazy way because we can. Or you use, oh, can we use rocket fuel for this? Yes, but it's honestly not, it's not that much better. Like you can use rocket fuel. I think compared to processed fuel, it's only like 5% better. Let's see. 175, or it's not really worth it. Sending trains to space. I think there are space trains. I don't know if they work by, I don't know if they can leave the planet or just go around space, but they do have space trains. We'll give it a stack of fuel for now, though, just to get it started. Okay, keep it on manual. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Wait. That's not right. There should be 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there should be 4. Okay. Oh, wait, we haven't finished the train track because we were waiting on landfill. Okay, never mind. We're good. The main advantage of rocket fuel is that it's less work for logistic bots to do. That's true. That's at least some benefit. Yeah, this is an intended strat then. Time passed or full cargo. We probably do not need to wait at either of them for 30 seconds. Empty cargo, time passed, and full cargo. I would say like 10 is probably good enough, right? Because these will not have much to store. So this should work. Wait, we forgot something. We forgot the cargo wagons. We could do more than one train. The thing is, I don't know how to safely do that. I guess it'll probably be okay. I mean, we have rail signals, right? Like, it probably won't run into each other. Okay, now we need to track it down. I don't know where this train is. Okay. It was really fast though. It's crazy how fast they are without having to carry anything. That's train stops. Am I just blind? Oh, that's so bad. Keon is not doing too hot. We need to make a trip there next time and fix it. Click on train stop to find it. Oh, okay. That is very useful. Thank you. Cool. Very nice. Okay, those don't actually have anything, but we'll see if they run into each other. It'll probably be okay. We need to still finish the network anyway, so it's not like we have a full functional loop. So we just hope we fix this before it crashes. I'm sure it'll be okay. The first one seems stuck. I don't think the first one has anywhere to go because we haven't finished the network. Oh, wait. Oh, I see the problem. We... No, I don't see the problem. Do we just need another rail signal? It's because there's a train here, I think. Let's see if moving this fixes it for now. I think we just need another rail signal. I don't really know how to do rail crossings. Clearly not like this. I have way too few signal blocks for two train. Really? I I felt like I placed a lot. Okay, well, now we know. Crossing, chain in, normal out. That's what I did. I mean, I didn't do it immediately after, but every crossing has a chain in and a normal out. I just put the normal out there instead of here. Or am I supposed to do both? didn't work. We can't really change these ones though because those are double header trains. Otherwise, I would have those everywhere. I guess we'll see if it works. Let's see. It looks like things are very much not working. I have no idea why this one could be stuck. I think we just need to go place more rail signals and call it good. I'm pretty sure that will fix everything. Because we don't have that many trains. We clearly have enough to break things, but... Okay. I don't think we need signals there because that only has one train on it. Oh wait, did that unstick itself? Oh, never mind. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not great, but it could have been a lot worse. That wasn't just placing them in completely random spots and hoping it fixes it. I mean, I think it will, actually. I don't think this will be bad. It's definitely not great. The destination is full. This is also not powered. That's fine. Okay, I think that's because the other train is still stuck, though. Right. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, do I have some of the trains set to only request one train? I might have accidentally set them to one train limit, which isn't necessarily a problem, but I think it was unnecessary. Okay, this can't even go over here for some reason. Why not? Okay, I don't know why that one doesn't work. Let's see, does this fix it? Kind of. Wait, no. I want to give this... There we go. They are magic? Yeah. They are pretty magic. Okay, clearly the crisscross, the rails we have to cross are causing problems. I just don't know how to fix it. Oh, wait. Well, that might be the problem. That one didn't have a signal at all. No, I don't think that's the problem. Wait, where does this even go? Is this one the problem? Okay, I don't know. I don't know where things are broken. This one just stopped. Oh wait, this is manual. Okay, I was overcomplicating it. This one is broken because it's just not connected to anything. That is not a train issue. For the doubleheader, you'd expect you need to be using chain signals on both the input and the output. And then what? Not using regular signals at all? I don't know how to use... I don't know how to use a mix of chain and regular on a doubleheader. See, is everything... I mean, it seems somewhat functional now, though. I mean, keyword is somewhat. Yeah, if we use this rail for anything else, we're doomed. But I think with the amount of trains we have now, we'll be okay for a bit. Oh, look at that. It's, Oh, and it skipped over it because its cargo is full? Or because I didn't set it up properly. One of the two. I don't actually know which. It's because I didn't set it up properly. Apparently we have the wrong order. There we go. Okay, I mean, we have core mining. This is a very long track. I don't think we have enough trains. Surprising no one, but yeah. This felt like a lot more. I mean, I guess we're not... Let's see. This carries... What is it? Like 1,000? 1,000 divided by 30? So it carries 45 seconds worth of resources. It does not get around this in 45 seconds. So I think we need at least one more train. But realistically, these aren't backed up. Although it could be other issues. Pretty sure we got room to increase the transformation of the fragments into the ore. Uh, we're not limited by that right now. We're limited by our ability to get stone somehow? How? We could increase how much we buffer it. That's an option. Because stone is going to be worst our worst resource to deal with. We need to expand this underground. Hopefully we set that up correctly. That'll work. I mean, stone is the only thing that can break this, because every other resource we use. Stone we use in bursts. We only really use stone if space science is running fully. Which, that reminds me, it's not. What's it limited by? It's probably limited by LDS or stone. Can we send up a rocket? Yeah, that's not that empty. Okay, we can launch this. This one's pretty empty. But we can launch that too. What about this one? Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure it's okay. I mean, if we don't have our base running, things definitely break. I guess as long as core mining, as long as the warehouses here don't fill up, we don't need more trains. So I think we have enough trains for the amount of core mining we have. So until we get more productivity bonuses, we won't have any issues. That's also probably just strong denial, but that's fine. But yeah, these aren't filling up, which means we don't need more trains. I guess that's what happens when you're only producing 20 per second, I think. Yeah, we're only producing 20 per second. The rest of the core mining is on a belt. Okay, and once we expand this, we'll produce 30. So yeah, we can totally supply this with our 2 trains. Hopefully we didn't break anything else. Wait, what's this? What? Oh, when I placed this train track and broke a rock, it used the repair bots over here. I guess that's fine. They're going to be blinking it. They're going to be yelling at me forever, but we think we can ignore it. This is nice. These are... I think these are still increasing. Maybe we need one more train. But this is looking good. I'm glad we actually have a functional core mining now. It's a bit awkward, but it does work. This has no path. Okay, so apparently we broke something. Okay, so we never fixed this, which makes sense. Wait, is that the problem? Is this copper load? Yeah, it can't reach this. How did we break that one? For that one, I didn't set the bidirectional signals. I didn't? I don't see where they're missing. A bit up and right from the crossing. You only set one signal. Oh, do I just need... Uh, okay, is it on the copper line that I'm missing? Oh, I see. Thank you. That, when I was following this, I think I thought it was a different train. How did we break that one? We ran Factorio. Yes. It wouldn't have broken if we never played the game. Okay. Yeah, I that wasn't supposed to be on that rail. That's why I wasn't looking for that. When I placed this, I thought I was following this rail, which means this one never actually got what it was supposed to. There we go. Okay, hopefully that works. It might not, but it could. We'll have to wait and see. Bots are going to take a while to deliver it. Okay. But the main thing is this works, and that's what matters. We're actually not even using that much iron. I don't know why. Is our base just stalled? I think we just aren't using that much iron. Oh yeah, looking at our furnaces. Okay. This isn't a distribution issue. This is just we don't consume that much iron. But we do consume a lot of copper, right? I think our base is just completely halted. We need to start sending regular rocket launches again. And actually get production up and running. Because I think we finally fixed our resource problems. Now it's just a matter of using the resources. Because we can regularly produce 2 belts of everything for practically free. I mean, it costs 200 megawatts, but aside from that, it's practically free. Oh wait, what's the... Okay, sorry. Including the processing, about 260 megawatts of power. Then we should be getting a steady supply of uranium ammo. Oh, look at that. We can even shoot fighters now. Okay, is this working yet? I think it is. Okay. I don't think any trains are stalled now. Waiting. Okay, yeah, I think our train network is okay. At least for a while. There might be some things which can block it up, but at the moment it does look like things are all right. Yeah, that's good progress. Next time we use trains, we'll finally understand them, I'm sure. Because this is like the third time we've used trains, which means every time we build them, they get a little bit worse. I was gonna say they get better, but they really don't. They're just getting more messy. It's almost like spaghetti trains is a bad idea. Who I think people try to warn me. You kind of killed the trains with deleting the balancers at unload? Not really. That didn't cause any problems. As cargo wagons will get stuck full eventually? Nah, they won't. The balancer was unnecessary. And we have a balancer for loading, so it will balance. It should be fine. Oh, I have a time condition. Yeah, I have a time and a full condition. I see what you mean. Yeah, if it was only an empty or full condition, that would break everything. But I don't like using exclusively those. I would much rather waste the fuel and not have to worry about it. Yeah, if we were using more resources, it would be a problem. But because we're not using more than like 2 or 3 belts of copper most of the time, it's usually fine if one of them empties faster. We'll see what happens when the whole base starts running, but it will be good for a bit. This is really nice though. I like this new loader design. I like this new design. It looks, I mean, it doesn't really look that much cleaner, but it works a lot better. And it's a lot smaller space too. So I want to see if I can supplement this over to the original. Nope, failed it twice. There we go. Okay, I want to send this over here. I don't know if I would recommend using it because we don't know if there's problems with it yet. It could be very bad. Yeah, if you are actually interested in any blueprints, I could make like a Google Doc or something. Or for something. If I make something that's good, though, I don't think we really have much. But I'm happy to share anything, even if they're not great. Isn't there a Factorio blueprint sharing tool? Like, is there what's it called? Is there like a paste bin but for Factorio blueprints or no? Isn't that Factorio bin? Something like that? Because I know paste bin doesn't actually work. Because paste bin does not like, as far as I know, paste bin doesn't like, what is it called? Base 64 encoding? Whatever Factorio uses for the blueprints. Yeah, because there's a lot of idle games you also can't share saves via paste bin. I think Factorio has the same issues. Let's try this. Blueprint. Blueprints are basics. Okay, I said the right word. I wasn't confident. Like those are terms I've heard before. I wasn't sure if they're real ones. How did that not? Oh, that's why I didn't copy the blueprint there. Now I just want to test if this actually works. I guess we can copy that belt at the bottom. I mean, I'm just testing it right now, so I might as well try it. Name it core processing. Okay, let's see if this thing actually works. 'Cause I'm pretty sure blueprints. Do blueprints work with mods? How do you share with mods? Now I'm realizing I've never actually used a blueprint before. In a modded game or in vanilla. Actually, I've never. Okay, it can handle them. I don't know how it does. It does it on its own. Okay, cool. For now, if you're interested, here's this one. Factorio blueprints are zero prefix base 64 encoded zips of the blueprint JSON. That's a lot of adjectives. You can load any blueprint, but if it needs a mod, you'll just have empty space in the result. Okay. So it doesn't like break things. I remember there was some discussion one time, like what happens, because there used to be a bug where if you used Bob's like adjustable inserters and loaded that into vanilla, it would actually work. I think they fixed that a long time ago though, but I remember that being a thing. I need it. I really wish I had done a. I like how this looks a lot. I'm regretting making it orientation specific though, because I can't flip this and make it go up. And I feel like it would have used like two more tiles to make it agnostic to direction. Valid stuff and blueprints gets simply ignored when loading. That's really nice. That's how a lot of some idle games do it too. Like if you can just ignore stuff, it's way better than like just making it break. It's like, oh, you don't have this? We'll just delete it. You probably don't need it anyway. Because sometimes you don't. Like if you just wanted someone's like assembly machine layout, but they had like a tier 4 assembler, like you could still use that. They are compressed rather than zip, as zip is a specific algorithm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there are other things like the only ones I know are RAR files and zip files, but there's probably lots of compression words. How did I delete the power there? Okay. And then I wanted to continue this bridge. Oh, wait. Oh, can we actually make it across? I think we're good. We finally finished the land bridge, which isn't really a bridge by any definition. It's like it's like a stepping stool bridge, like the kind of path you would see in a garden, but across a lake. So I mean, it kind of is a bridge. Although, if somebody told me take the bridge to get across like a river and I had to jump, I would not be happy with them. Everything still seems to be working though. I wanted to make sure we had enough trains. Because this was backing up, but I think that's just because it was running for like 20 minutes before a train started. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. We have the exact amount of production we need. Kind of. If we do anything else, I think it will break it. But for now, we're holding. Cool. I feel like we have so many steady resources now. So next time, we core mine the whole planet, mostly. We still can fit a couple. Technically, is gzip. That sounds fake. It just sounds like you put the word G in front of it. But I guess a lot of extensions are pretty fake sounding if they're not ones you've heard of because they're just a bunch of letters. You can manually edit blueprints and achieve things you can't do by just making the blueprint in game. I'm still waiting for someone to do a. Well, I guess one of the rules is that it has to be a valid blueprint. But like, I always wanted someone to be like, memorize the entire blueprint string to get around the you can't import blueprints. But I mean, that would only work like once because it's not like the rules are that specific. Just whenever I did the Switch run, I couldn't import blueprints onto the Switch, and I wanted to do a New Game Plus run, but I would have had to type the blueprint string by hand because you can't paste. You can copy blueprints, but you can copy the string, but you can't paste the string. So I was gonna type it if I had a keyboard. Then I realized I didn't care that much, and I found a different way. What I did instead was I did a local multiplayer game with myself, which worked way better. Also, we have a couple gaps here. We should probably fill these in. Just in case we build something here later. They're probably connected. There's a good chance they're connected. You wrote a program that generates blueprints for recipes, and it worked fine with gzip. You can just like you can just do that. Like what? You can just reverse engineer the blueprint system. I mean, I guess if it's just simple, like compression, it's not doesn't sound that hard. It sounds confusing to me, but I guess save files are probably not super complicated. Well, nowadays there seem to be some standards because I mean this encoding seems pretty popular. Wait, that's not how I connect that. Oh, I almost break everything. I'm still amazed that save files work. I don't know why, but technology in general, I know nothing about it, so it's all black magic to me. See, okay, our base is still working. I wanted to make sure it was before we actually wrapped it up. I would like to cover the whole lake, but I think this will prevent most bot starvations. Is there anything else that was broken that I needed to fix for today? Technically, we don't need to fix this. It's got to be blinking forever, which will drive me insane. Wait, I have an idea. That didn't work. Now it's worse. Now it's so much worse. Okay, well, so my idea was to deconstruct this roboport, and then the bots would just fly back to the nearest one. But that didn't work because there were too many repair packs in here for the bots that we had. So now we just have more blinking. Cool. I guess we could fix it or we could ignore it. I mean, ignoring it is always a good option. What's our what's our limit for filling the rocket? Because we have all this production now. I think things are just not. I think we just don't need that many resources, right? Because this is only requesting. I mean, what are we producing? I guess I think next time we just have to go to orbit and see what we can do to improve our science. I honestly thought we would be perfectly fine with like one space science assembler, and I mean we probably will, because by the time we get the next tier of science, we'll probably have gone through all these researches. So we could expand it, but I don't think it's necessary. Tool belt, that's good. Yeah, we'll get through that. How's our utility science? We have a lot of things that are broken. Ooh, oh, that's nice. That's a lot of solar panels. Ooh, that would be a good goal. What's the next research we should do? I would like accumulators. Okay, never mind. That is a lot. That's a lot of sciences. Okay, so we're 3 science packs away from these. I thought that would be a lot closer. And they seem incredibly expensive too. Okay, so I don't know what our next goal is. Laser facility? That sounds cool. I don't know what it does, but I kind of want one. Probably used for recipes. Okay, plasma stream is low. Okay, it looks like next time we need to. I think we should automate prod threes and speed threes. That would be a good goal for next time. Oh wait, we need to make sure. No, never mind. We need to defend the other planets. Okay, defend Keon and get speed twos. Get module threes. I think both of those are reasonable goals to do in one run or one day. Because defending Kion, it's already defended. We just need to deliver it resources and make sure it has enough coal. And then modules are going to be relatively straightforward. Base 64 isn't about making it human readable. What, you can't read base 64 in coding? You don't see this blueprint and be like, "Oh, that's an assembling machine?" Nah, that makes so much sense. But yeah, it makes sense that they would not focus so much on readability, but rather not losing the file. Pretty important when it comes to save files. You'll design a you'll design a train city block tomorrow to make up for trains on my behalf. That's fair. I don't think there's anything I can do personally to make up for how much I have ruined the sanctity of trains today. They honestly they shouldn't forgive me for what I did. It's a mess. Base 64 makes things easier copyable. That's important though. That is a good thing for it to do. Oh no, these aren't even, are they? No, they are. You assume your link was not sent. Factorio. So I have a couple things whitelisted. Factorio, and I think the Factorio fact any any of the Factorio sites, the main three Factorio sites, wiki mods and their main site should be whitelisted. I believe I did that. Uh, Twitch clips and stuff, those are whitelisted, and my socials. Because it doesn't make sense to block Factorio links whenever people just want to link the wiki to each other. So those ones should have gone through. Yeah, mostly I have the link protection for when people like want to advertise something. It's mostly for bots, not because I don't care about links. I don't think there are many bots that are gonna come through and advertise their Factorio mod. Feel like they wouldn't get that much out of that if they post those en masse on Twitch. But yeah, we made decent progress. We did terrible things to trains, and now we know what never to do again. Is that a challenge? You're gonna make a bot that just goes shares Factorio mods to every streamer. I mean, I think people will appreciate that over want to buy subs. So I mean, at least that's something. It's better than the alternative. But yeah, we may have made the worst trains possible, but they do work, and now we know what not to do next time. Hopefully, that's the last train we have to make on Novice for a while, because I think it will be good. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I am gonna go eat some more of that flatbread because it was really yummy. Luckily, the sub for sub era is gone. Was there a sub for sub era? I remember follow for follow. That sounds. I would not want to like sub with the chance that someone sub back. Oh, those are some cool emotes. I like those. Adorable pixel art. Yeah, have a wonderful evening. I should be back tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on. And then Monday we should be finishing up our randomizer. So lots more to do this weekend. Yeah.